So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
There's the whistle, and here we go. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that While a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got some real substance. And initially, yes, he did struggle on making those connections to players in the box. Now, it's all beginning to work out.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Olise. He has found a way through. Trossard. Olise engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Camavinga, he's found a way through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Olise. In with the challenge. De Bruyne. Olise carries the ball down the right. Rabiot. This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Lukaku. And it's Dembele. Oh, it's come loose. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Bruyne. Oh, some tackle that. Looking to play him in. Chance, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Olise has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Played out towards the right wing. Doku in acres of space out wide. And it's been taken short. Doku. Now it's Trossard. Trossard puts a cross in. France are looking to go forward now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Spread it left. He came in hard, very hard. Turns back here, probably the best option. De Bast. And it's De Kuiper. Now Trossard. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Rabiot. Rabiot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice, real chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Doku, tries to pass it through. I think that's offside, yes it is. Camavinga. Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Doku. Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Quality ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's picked his way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Trossard. Now it's Lukaku. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And this is Lukaku. Rabiot. Now it's Olise. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance! It's there!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 66 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Attention, changement.
France have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
That's really well cleared. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Belgium making another change here.
Changement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Onana. Mangala. Salmakers, and it's De Bruyne. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Concentration levels are very good.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's a sharp little ball here. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And they've got a throw. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That's a good ball out wide, and he's had it nicked away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, it's Dembele. Time added on 4 minutes. And here's De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. De Bast kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.